Do y'all just ever find yourself agreeing to everything that's asked of you? It's super weird. Why do we do that? I feel like most people fall into the habit of being overly polite in situations that don't necessarily warrant it. While it's super awesome to be a nice and agreeable person, too much of this behavior and you start to fall into the realms of a people pleaser. A people pleaser is typically someone everyone considers helpful and kind, but will often find themselves agreeing to things they don't necessarily want or are capable of doing for the sake of being helpful to another. And don't think this video is me calling out people pleasers. I am guilty of this. They are my kin. It is baked into my DNA. And I think it stems from my social awkwardness and just overall fear of anything being uncomfortable for just a second. I just find it better to agree and have everyone smiling at the end of the day. However, sometimes that comes at the cost of my much needed alone time during the weekend because you agreed to a 15-hour film shoot on your only day off for someone you didn't even know that well or even talk to ever again after the fact. Just, theoretical example. It's okay to say no to things. It may not be comfortable 100% of the time, but sometimes people will start to take advantage of you slightly, and you definitely don't want to be the target of those people. And I know, my fellow people pleasers, I know the word no is not in our vocabulary, but we gotta find a way to hammer it in somehow. Something that happened to me recently that just really drilled in the fact that I am incapable of speaking my mind happened like a few weeks ago. I was leaving class with a buddy of mine. He was this really tall veteran guy who was very knowledgeable about film, and I really respected him and liked picking his mind about stuff. We were heading over to a sushi joint nearby to meet up with some other friends when we got on the topic of fitness. He was explaining how he wanted to get back into shape this summer since he let himself go after leaving the military. I told him I liked working out, and he said, "Hey, are you looking for a workout partner?" And I was genuinely like, yeah, that could be fun. Fast forward to the sushi restaurant and the topic of working out comes up again, and my friend goes, "Oh yeah, me and Keen are gonna hit the gym every day at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get so ripped." Okay. What? Oh yeah. In the military, we would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, throw on our packs and hit a 2-mile run, then go back and lift weights. Can't wait to get back into it. Wow, are you really doing that? Okay, well, we clearly can't do that. That doesn't work with your schedules. You only have 1 day off a week. Yep, sure am. What are you doing? Yep, yep. Wow, we can't wait. Gonna get those beach buddies for sure. I don't know why I said that. I can't do that. I work night shift at an ER and have 1 day off a week. What was I thinking? And what makes this even more sad is that I drove home with him and all we did the entire drive was talk about how excited we were to start our arguably insane fitness journey. And then after I dropped him off, he yells at me, "6 packs by the end of the summer." Yep, yep, you got it. Don't you say anything. The drive home is when reality kind of like hit me. I just agreed to something that I could not physically do. I had to come clean and tell him. So that night I texted him and said, "Hey man, I'm really sorry. I can't do this. I'm in way over my head and I just don't have time. Maybe when I'm less busy, we can do mornings, but I just can't right now." And he was super cool about it. Like, he totally understood, which begs the question, why did I lie? I could have just said no and things would have worked out, but instead I made it 10 times more difficult for myself. Sometimes we need to do things even if it makes us uncomfortable. In life, the only person who is truly looking out for yourself and your interests is you. So go out there, friends, be kind, but do it in a way in which you don't give up part of yourself in the process. Please, if something happened to you guys, I wouldn't get any views. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.